Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Legend of Grimrock. Last time there was an earthquake here, and it kind of startled me a little tiny bit. But it's okay, for we are weathered adventurers. I wish I had more rocks. Oh, let's throw the loincloth. I knew it! An insidious trap. Get iced! I mean, I guess they're already dead, but still. Ice! Shield and another spear. Doesn't appear to be durability on anything, though, so not too important. Nothing on the walls. Nothing on the walls? Alright. I'm glad that the wall devices, like the buttons, all look pretty similar. Okay. Her spell fizzles, what the hell happened? Wasn't that ice? 4 of them! That's what was making all of that noise? Should I try burning them? Ooh, that hits all of them. Okay, she's MVP now. And out of juice. Where's the save point? That is the wrong way. They were ready. We're going to dance around the save point. Assuming they can even come this way. They knew! They didn't waste a second. Alright, it doesn't even seem like there's much of a reason for anyone else to hit them. She's just gonna do super... Let's try fire. That works too! Shield, 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 and spears. Okay, I don't see anything else on the ground. She leveled up, which is awesome. Ice and fire. Cold resist and fire resist. That's pretty cool. Spell Fire Burst, she gets another spell at 7. And she gets another spell at 7, so one more level up and she'll get 2 new spells. That's pretty awesome. Like, I don't know how a party would exist without her. You would have to do a lot of kiting. Someday I'll remember how this works. That's actually pretty clever of them to make a puzzle that you, like, if you look at it, then you don't have enough time to solve it. So you have to walk backwards into it. I can imagine a few people might have gotten stuck there for a bit. At least somebody. There had to be at least one person out there. I can't read that. So let's throw a torch. It's not gonna breathe fire or something? Only a penitent man can defeat Damon's gaze. It's gotta have something to do with these guys. Skeleman! A skull? Do I need to show it the skull? It's an iron door. That must mean there's super treasure behind it. I just hope there aren't puzzles like this where the stuff to solve it isn't immediately in the area. I keep feeling like this thing's just gonna shoot lasers out and, like, end me. Let's try the... I thought I saw something on the wall there. Try the skull? Nah, he didn't need it. Nope. Only a... Oh, only a patient man, not a penitent. Where the hell did I get that? This might just be a stare at it for a long time, but I feel like it's gonna eat me. We're going to continue onward. I don't like jump scares, and I'm sure this isn't that kind of game. But I just can't handle those, and that's what that feels like. There is a reason that this isn't a horror game channel. Because the people that freak out and overreact, it's basically me. Except I don't really enjoy horror games. It's pretty specific. Scroll. Mortar and pestle. There's some stuff, and some flasks to actually put the stuff in. That's pretty cool, there's actually alchemy. So I assume you just put the stuff in here? Like the flask, the tar bead, and that. Or no. These are for different potions. Potion of healing and anti-venom. All you need is a flask and one of these? You don't even need anything else? That's pretty sweet. See, I could make anti-venom, or I could get more healing potions. Ooh, these take up a slot. Oh, you're the one that has them. Give one to each of them. They're more likely to die, since they're the ones taking all the damage. Ooh, we can give her more. All of the herbs, she's now officially Herb Lady. We have an extra set, should we need it. Unfortunately, we don't have flasks, and flasks are what we need to continue to make more potions. I wonder how much healing that is. I bet it's a decent amount. But either way, we have unlocked a crafting system. On our way down to the 3rd floor. I wonder if there's just an iron door on each floor. Chains. Pretty typical of the dungeon. Is this another squadron? Yet more skeletons? Are we gonna have to place torches? It's a good thing we brought so many of them. A lone pillar of light stands alone in the night. So... put it on this door right here so that it shines on the door? A lone pillar of light. Well, we could try it in each one of the locations. I can't imagine they expected us to have more torches, even though there are more in the previous areas. I don't think they would give us a puzzle based around having multiple of these. And removing one didn't seem to do anything. Alright, well, how many do we have? Let's see if I'm wrong. I'm glad we pick up all of them. No? A lone pillar of light stands alone in the night. Is there any indication of which one needs to be? Are there any other messages on the walls? I don't see any pressure plates. Buttons. Buttons. I can't interact with the chains. I don't get it. Nothing. There's really nothing in here. Does reading this in the dark change it or something? No, because there's... a lone pillar of light. Oh! A lone pillar of light. We only have to put torches on the pillar. Okay. I'm stupid. Are you proud of me, though? I didn't look it up. I didn't walk around this thing enough to consider it as a pillar. I thought the pillar of light was a torch. I feel like that was a neat puzzle. Like... it's not so crazy complicated that I would have to look it up or anything. It's just, I don't know. It feels satisfying. I realize I made that a lot harder than it should have been, but when I looked at this, I was like, a lone pillar of light. That's a torch. But it's the lone pillar of light, and because it stands alone in the night, you don't light anything else. I'm just like, it's simple, and I like it. Frost bomb. That sounds strong. Actually, if it's a bomb, you should hold on to this. You're the guy that does throwing weapons. Ow! Darts. Can we grab them off the ground? Did I trigger a pressure plate? Okay, so we're obviously supposed to hide in this pocket so that the dart doesn't get us. Or was it an arrow? Is there just a skeleton in the dark that's shooting us? Aha! There's the son of a bitch what done, doesn't it? Oh god, he's gonna get me. That's not the place to be either. You know, this ice spell is really satisfying, and there's no chance of it hitting me. Which is basically why I've been using it over the fire spell. Maybe I should just level Frost. She's pretty much out of juice. Can they not shoot diagonal? It doesn't look like it. Wow, that's something. Oh! Frost arrows, sweet. I like that we have a rogue. Oh, you can fly over that. I don't know why I didn't think you could. I was like, aha, there's a pit between me and the flying creature. It'll never get across. And then it kind of came over and said hi. I don't see anything on the walls. Maybe I should assume there's nothing on the walls when there's tree vines over? Ooh. Ooh. Shuriken. And then all of a sudden this game was, ooh. And then all of a sudden this game was Eastern. Okay, it seems like this is the button room. There was a button here. There was a button in the secret room. I just need 2 more buttons. In fact, if I could just get one of these to go up, preferably this one, I wonder if I can throw something onto that pressure plate in there. Maybe throwing something from right here all the way down there would hold this up. I'll throw a torch. Yes! Broadhead arrows. Short bow. See, this game makes me feel smart. Even though I probably shouldn't feel that way, but still. I'm happy. This is a pretty good game overall. Overall, by the 3rd floor, but I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Ah, this is the room of pressure plates. You should eat. You should also eat. You could probably go for some food. Oh, we're not using that anymore. Alright, so pressing down on that closes the door. And then the room fills with skeletons. Ah, but you're supposed to use the floor thing to drop them into the pit. Probably just gonna bottleneck them again. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. But first, let's rest up so that we're totally ready to kill them. Ooh, more story. I can't hear you, but I know you can hear me. I tried to talk to the other people that have been here before you. They were criminals, but I sense that you I can trust. I want to know who this person is. Maybe it's just on each floor that you rest you get a new thing, it's not per rest. I wonder how many floors there are total. Is everybody okay on food? Nobody's yellow. Okay. So you're gonna load up ice. And I'm gonna hit the button. And we're gonna blast them. We can't let them through. Get them. I was hoping that would hit more than one, but they're not lining up properly. We'll fight as many as we can. Come on. The ice doesn't seem to miss. Can we do this? We can't lose anybody. Just a little bit more. Cheap tactics. And now we rest. It's just so convenient that they just give me this button that lets me start and end combat whenever I want to. Like, why would I walk in there? Absurd. I guess it could be fun to drop them into that pit, but I don't think you get experience for that. I should have prepped the spell first. I wish the ice spell was also only one button to cast. That's like the big advantage of the fire one. Who's next? Get in line. It's so much faster to shoot. Yep. Lilith and Nod leveled up again. We're leveling up a lot faster than I expected we would in this game. So, swords. We'll get to 7. Armors. Ooh, no penalty for light armor proficiency. 1 point into that. Athletics gives more vitality and more health. I think I'd rather get no penalties from light armor first. No penalties from armor sounds amazing. Their evasion would go up so much higher. So, Legionary Shield, meh. A torch, I'll keep. Wait, that was the crap torch, wasn't it? I don't remember. Come here. I don't care about the shield. I don't care about the shield. And those are just spears. Can you throw these and hit an enemy with them? No, okay, they go sideways. Because that would be kind of neat. Shuriken! Mortal Kombat! I've hardly played any of those games. I grabbed the key and the skeletons didn't come to life. Imagine that. Confirmed, this game is not Skyrim. Pull the lever. I hear stone sliding. Was it this? There's herbs and food. It must have been this way. I'm glad there was 2 there. We're going to continue this way first. We got everything in there. Got everything in there. There was still this direction. A flask, sweet. Nothing up there? And we already pulled the lever, so I think we're good to get out of here now. I kind of want to look down and see what's in there, but you can't. So we're going to carry ever onward. And next time, we're going to open this door. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.